This letter, what they write is she's, Ambassador Rice, viewed as having either willfully or incompetently misled the American public in the Benghazi matter. Her actions plausibly give U.S. allies and rivals a broad reason to question U.S. commitment and credibility when needed. Thus, we believe that making her the face of U.S. foreign policy in your second term would greatly undermine your desire to improve U.S. relations with the world and continue to build trust with the American people. The Congressional Black Caucus incoming chair, Marcia Fudge, who you know well, says that she actually thinks that this is more about the fact that Susan Rice is a woman and that she's black. I want to play a little bit of what she said.
How do you say a person like Susan Rice is not qualified? You may not like her. You may not like the administration. But don't say she's not qualified. It is a shame that anytime something goes wrong, they pick on women and minorities.
Come on now.
I have a real issue with that.
Would you agree with what she's saying, that there's a racial or sexist component to a lot of these comments? Or would you say, as the letter seems to say, they use the word incompetent and they use the word undermining the desire to improve, excuse me, U.S. relations?
You know, these are code words. We heard them during the campaign. During this recent campaign, we heard Senator Sununu calling our president lazy, incompetent. These kinds of terms that those of us, especially those of us who were born and raised in the South, we've been hearing these little words and phrases all of our lives, and we get insulted by them. Susan Rice is as competent as anybody that you will find. And just to paste that word on her causes problems with people like Marcia Fudge, and it certainly caused a big problem with me. I don't like those words. It say that she was wrong for doing it, but don't call her incompetent. That is something totally different. A lot of very competent people sometimes make errors, and to say that she erroneously did it, I don't have a problem with it. But to call her incompetent, a PhD Rhodes Scholar, and being called incompetent by someone who can't hold a candle to her intellectually, by someone who said, and Senator McCain called her incompetent as well, but he told us that Sarah Payton was a very competent person to be Vice President of the United States. That'll tell you a little bit about his judgment.
Congressman Jim Clyburn joining us this morning. Nice to see you, sir.